Hello everyone, it's me, Games99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. Sorry if my audio is a little quiet this time. I have to be a little quiet. People in the house are sleeping. Anyway, I am here with another deck. I've been trying to make Aura Sing work. So I decided to pair with Django and Carbon Freezing Chamber because I decided, you know what, this pairs well, right? If I have a Django who's Carbon Freezing Chamber, is able to Carbon Freezing Chamber, that's kind of cool, right? So the deck is built around claiming the battlefield really early and carbon freezing their character all the time. And it's beautiful because my opponent is a Han Solo who's also chosen carbon freezing chamber. So we are completely agreed on what's going to happen here. So that's beautiful. However, my opponent is playing a Wes. Yeah, Wexley, should I say? Not a Wes, a Wex. And he won the battlefield handily. So he's choosing mine, so he gets the 2 shields. Which does mean, unfortunately, that it's going to be difficult for me to claim because I have to spend a resource in order to do so. That's going to be a little annoying, to say the least. Now, I could spend my money immediately on a holdout blaster, uh, which I mean that does sound like a good idea, right? But I do then not have the money in order to Wes, but in order not to claim the Wexley. But I'm going to play it. I'm going to spend my 2 money immediately, and I'm going to immediately just roll out Aura Sing. Yeah, and I'm going to see what I get. One big problem, of course, with this deck, which makes it completely unviable, is the fact that Aura Sing is absolutely horrible at winning a battlefield. So that's a worry. I still rolled the 2 range damage. That's cool. I'll move this away a bit in the future since it bounced. So because it's a 1-2-2, right? Whereas a Grievous, which everyone always puts 2 ills in, is a 2-2-3, right? So, and oh god, the ambushes are already happening all over the place. And he just got 2 resources off of that if he wants. That's scary for me. He's gonna spend 1 to electroshock that die. Yeah, okay. So he's going to be quite rich, and he's going to be able to claim quite well off of all of this. I'm going to have... Oh, I missed. Oops. Missed my Django. Oh, well. We did miss my Django, unfortunately. I don't want to roll him out naturally. So I think... But I do want to... I think I want to re-roll these dice, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to discard an armor plating here and just re-roll my 2 dice. See what I get. I'm looking for a resource here. I did get a resource and another 2 range damage, so that's pretty good here. Now I think the idea here is that Aura Sing can do 2 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage with her ability, which does scare things a little bit. And I'm going to claim the resource. Immediately want to claim that resource. Because I want to be able to claim the battlefield soon. So that my opponent can't. Triggering Django in response, and wow, he's going to be rich. But I'm going to be able to do 4, 5 damage. Do I want to put that 5 damage into Han? I think I want to put that 5 damage into Han. I'm not afraid of Wesley, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, throw it into Han, and I'm going to discard a electroshock for 5. There we go. So Han's already at 7, which I'm perfectly okay with. He's going to reroll all those resources he got, and he's going to resolve into basically nothing. Perfect. And then I'm going to probably spend my 1 to claim the battlefield here, or I could backup muscle, spend some backup muscle activation. But he will just then claim after a few turns himself. And I definitely have less dice, so I'm going to claim, and I'm going to choose a Han dice. So, I do 1 to Aura, sure, as expected. Gonna take 2 resources. Alright, and I'm gonna lose my resource, so I only get 1 resource here. And but he loses a Han dice. Fitting. Han is in ice. Django has iced him. So this is beautiful. This is going to be beautiful, guys. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Now I can double backup muscle here and really scare the fuck out of Han. And that might be a smart idea. You could have been so rich. It would have been great. Double backup muscle will put him to 5, and then 7, and then 9, and then he'll die, right? So I think that's worth it. I think it's worth playing backup muscle here. So I'm going to play a backup muscle. Now, I've included backup muscles because not only are they good cards, but also there are times when you can be a bit too fast, right? Activate Django, activate Aura Sing, that's my 2 actions, you know. So, gets an extra action and that shield. So, you know, I sometimes have time. And this is one of the situations where I think I do. Alright. He's gonna move one shield over and get one shield from the ambush. And that's the fast hands. Okay, but that was his final action. So now he's on 10. Like, he keeps having to play all of his cards for this, right? So, but now he's on 10. I could try and just do nothing but backup muscle him to kill him with these two backup muscles. 5, 7, 9. Oh, but then I'd actually be one out, wouldn't I? Because I could do 6 and that would be one off, so I actually do have to burst down these shields a bit. I do believe I have go for the hunt, but I think it's worth just rolling out Aura Sing first, see what I get. I also want to keep that one resource available for the Carbon Free Chamber. Okay, this is going to be 5 damage that she can do. With this, Aura Sing is an absolute beast when it comes to just doing damage. I'm going to resolve my Django in response. He does get a 2 disrupt there, which he can activate on these dice if he wishes. Okay, and he's going to use Fast Hands to get rid of that immediately. Sure, go ahead. I think I will discard an armor plating to reroll, maybe? I don't know. Django got a nothing, but I'm okay, I think, with Django getting a nothing. So... But at the same time, I want to have resources. I could claim now. I claim right now if I wanted to. Tempting. Uh... I'll do the damage, I think. I think I'll do the damage. Let's put another 5 into Han Solo, and I will discard 2 cards for it. Hurts to discard the holdout blaster, but I will. 5. Now it'll definitely be in range of double backup muscle. Okay, this is worth claiming at this point, right? There's a backup muscle I could use, but it's still worth it claiming. Because he doesn't have any Wexley dice out, so there we go. And he can get his 2 resources if he wants out of that. Or he can discard to reroll. He's only got 1 card left in hand, right? He's using a lot of cards in his hand to do all these rerolls. Ooh, discarded a Hunger Down. That Hunger Down could have been pretty good because I do range damage. So that would have been 1 shield a turn. It would have slowed him down, but he should be okay with slowing down normally because of Wexley, but I'm willing to be very... No, he got my other backup muscle! Sad face. And 1/9 endorsing. Well, that reduces my ability to kill Han, so... A little bit annoying, but oh well. Draw 4 more cards. Okay, cool, I got a jetpack. I can new orders if I wish to. But change the battlefield and claim, so I could... Change the battlefield so I could double carbon fusing if I wish to. Be quite funny. I'm going to play a jetpack on Aura Sing right now, but I don't think it's worth playing it on Aura Sing, so I'll probably play it on Django instead. But that's the thing, right? Aura Sing is really good with jetpack because she has 3 range damage sides, so that's pretty nice. But I think I'll just play the jetpack. I'll be okay with playing it. Keep using my resources here, but maybe I can just be fast enough that Wexley never gets to activate. Ever. Han is not activating. Okay. Okay, he's going to play Infamous instead. Right, the reason why he's done that is because if Han activated now and then Django activated in response and rolled 5 damage from the God Roll Jetpack Django dice, he would just instantly kill the Han, and he can't have that. But now I can roll out my Aura Sing. The 1 disrupt and the 1 damage. I can disrupt 2 if I wanted to, because I can, of course, resolve this treating it as 1 higher. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, he's activating Infamous. Infamous does not need to be exhausted, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. He is exhausting it. Gives a Han a shield. Yep. And then his second action is going to be rolling out Wexley. Yeah, he doesn't want to roll into a Django. And of course he's got to pay for all that. Because he's going to electroshock the 1 range damage. Okay. Okay, sure. I think I discard to reroll then. Yeah. Just gotta just reroll these 2 dice, try and get some range damage showing. There we go, there's a 2. Just need to get some damage showing. Django's gonna respond. That's a 3, but also 3 blanks, so that's a bit unfortunate for him there. Wow, a lot of blanks. I got a +2, so that could be 9 damage to... that's 5. Yeah, that's 3, 5, that's 7 damage into Han. That puts him at 1, I believe. 3, 5. Oh no, that kills him. Yeah, I have to discard a card for it though. Right, I'll discard my electroshock. Alright, and there's the Han dead. And with the Han dead, I think his deck is just really weak. Alright, that's the power of just being able to like claim the carbon freezing chamber really quickly. Right, this deck is all about claiming the carbon chamber very fast, which will be very good against those 3 or 4 dice decks that use one big guy. Like in this case, it was Han. In Raid of Vader, it'll be the Vader. Right. That was my fun with this deck. Unfortunately, Aura Sing is very rarely going to win the battlefield, as I've said. But, you know, when it does, this can hurt a lot. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll back up muscle for 1. He's going to discard Overkill and reroll. Like, he doesn't have much dice, right? That's one big problem with him. He does not have much dice. I could resolve that 4 if you wished. I can bait and switch this to be a 1 if I wanted to. That seems quite worthless to me. I'm going to claim the resource so that I can claim the battlefield once he resolves his 4 or whatever. Oh, no, he could do the disrupt, sure. Okay, cool. Pass. Takes the shield. Pass. If he wants to resolve that, yeah, he can. That's 4, but then I can claim and take one of these dice. And there we go. He's got a 4 dice Wexley versus a very high health Aura Sing and Jango Fett. And he just didn't get quite so lucky with some of his rerolls. Yeah. And it's my turn to begin, and I can get 4 damage out with Fight Dirty if I wished. All these are nice 0 costs. I should unread that. I think playing a Fast Hands is the correct choice, even though, well, okay, so I played it, but Fast Hands isn't necessarily a good choice here, actually, simply because he doesn't have much mitigation left because he used the electroshocks, right? 4 range damage, but he has to pay for both of them. But that is enough to kill Aura Sing if he does. So I Django in response, of course. Ah, yeah. Can't forget to Django in response. That's a 2 and a 2 shield. Okay, I will actually claim the 2 shield to give Aura Sing 2 shields so that she survives. Unpredictable on... Ooh, okay. Ah, 2 shields. If that had been a 3 or a 2 on the range damage, that would have been a potential. That would have been a kill right there, but he didn't get that. So he's going to discard the second chance because, you know, he couldn't get that on to Han in time. He got quite unlucky, actually, not being able to draw the second chance in time. And he didn't get the damage again, which is going to allow me to roll out Aura Sing. And I am immediately going to just resolve the shield with the Fast Hands. And then I can resolve the range damage together, which is 6 range damage. Alright. Resolve and discard 2 for 6. That was more than 6. It's... Yeah, there you go. There you go. 3 health left. Now, I know some of you are like, oh my god, he's turned to the dark side, Django, ah, da, 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 da. I do think Django is still going to be very highly competitive in the metas. But come on, this is a 1 dice Django, 2 dice Aura. Come on. He's just not rolling this jetpack. Just not rolling this jetpack at all. I'm just gonna do the one with backup muscle. That's very unlucky, but at the same time, killing Aura wouldn't do anything. Django Fett could easily kill Wes on his own. Sky and Planetary Uprising. He's never going to be able to claim the battlefield, so. Okay. I lose my 2. And I still get to claim because that was his 1 dice that was on the field. It's interesting, he's never actually allowed to use that dice otherwise, so. Oh, there you go. There you go. And then you can resolve it all to kill Aura and move the Holdout Blaster over. Aura dies, and with it goes a lot of my damage, but nowhere near enough, I don't think. So. Lower Bacon? He's still around, right? I hope he is. Starting my next turn, there is my On the Hunt. On the Hunt's really good with Django because you're allowed to basically get the specials out after your opponent rolls, then you can remove the specials and remove his dice with it. Right, so that's quite nice. But I think in this situation, I will just go with the Ascension Gun instead because it's damage. Maybe I should have kept. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Fight Dirty. Now that I think about it, I should have discarded this bait and switch rather than the Fight Dirty. We're currently in a situation where Wexley has 2 health. Now that was a big problem actually. In this game, making this deck, there was a big problem in that Villain Yellow doesn't have access to very many weapons. All of the weapons they have access to in yellow are neutral, apart from Flamethrower and Gaffy Stick, which I didn't want to bring either of those 2 in to this because this is a ranged deck, not a melee one. And there we go. I'm just going to resolve that. GG. There we go. Boop for 5. Sure. Alright, we'll make this a best out of 3 once more. Boop. This is a terrible name, by the way, Orafet. Also, I've been making a Jabba Fett. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I was like, you know, could I make a mill deck using Jabba and Django? Using that on the hunt principle of just being able to control dice with on the hunt and maybe a Django Cunning as well. So that's what I've also got in store. I've got a lot of decks, but for the tournament that I will be playing tomorrow, I am not going to be using that deck. I'll say here, I'm going to be using a hero deck. I would love to use an Obi-Wan deck, but there's just too many questions still, so I won't be using a Obi-Wan deck. But I will be using... did I mulligan? I did not mulligan. I did not mulligan. There we go. Let me just discard 2, and then mulligan. There we go. Okay. I will likely be using a red hero deck because I think it's one of the best ways of dealing with Hyperloop right now. 6 versus my 3, definitely won that battlefield, and he's choosing mine again. Okay, give me the tempo I like, but of course he gets the shield again, and he puts it again on Wex, because otherwise I would kill Wex if Han was the one with his other shields. So I'm going to start turn 1 with a fast hands on Aura, I think. Oh, I should have gone with Ascension Gun because now Django can't activate like that. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to now play my Ascension Gun on Django. It was a mistake to not play the Ascension Gun first. Okay, he's going to play Mars's Goggles. Once more, okay. I will roll out my Aura Sing. And I get to resolve this 2, discarding the 3 into Han immediately. So 3 damage immediately. And my other one is a resource, so I can bait and switch that for another 3. for another 3. There we go. That's the 6 damage done, and I haven't rolled my Django yet. Aura Sing is Grievous of this set, except worse at claiming the battlefield. Worse at winning the battlefield roll. Activating Django in response. However, he has finally rolled damage, guys. He's finally rolled his 6 damage, which is also significant because that's the amount of damage I did to him, right? There we go. And I get to resolve that 2 for another 2. So it's 8. I did 8 damage this turn, which is the maximum this deck can do without any upgrades. So that's quite nice. But he's going to be able to resolve 6 and 2 resources and still claim the battlefield, which is going to be scary, right? But maybe he doesn't want resources. Nope, he does want resources. Pretty lucky to get that 1-6 on the Django. There we go. 6 damage. I was going to say pass until you claim because I can't do shit, but there you go. 6 damage was dealt. Okay. Remove a red dice. He's going to do 1 more to Aura Sing, and that's his ambush action to claim. Yep. Which dice? Is he getting rid of the Django dice or the Aura dice? You've got to get rid of the Aura dice. There you go. Alright, and start the next turn. Draw 5. Han has quite some health at this point. I could put down a backup muscle, force him to be on 1 HP and then dead on the next turn. But there is a potential for second chancing that. Okay. Gonna immediately activate the Wes? No. Okay. He shouldn't want to activate Wes because I'll potentially kill Han this turn. If I kill Han this turn, then the whole blaster swaps. Gonna use shield on to get a 3rd shield. Discarding to play. Ah, he does have the second chance. No. The chance. The chance. Chance shoots. Alright. Han is going to be a lot tankier now, unfortunately. Alright, well, I can still play my holdout blaster on Aura. Roll out Aura. Playing it on Aura because of the redeploy, of course. Get a double blank. Beautiful. Then he gets to roll out Wexley. Okay, rolling out Django in response. +1 and nothing. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to discard a new orders and reroll all 4 of these dice. Because that was bad. There we go. There we go. Oh, all damage. All damage. Okay, so that's 8, isn't it? Okay. Can get an extra shield and have me reroll this. Okay, the 1 disrupt. Alright. So I'm going to be able to do 5 to Han, which is enough to knock him out. But then he has to get second chance. He gets a 5 damage, but that's 5 damage that requires a resource, so he's not going to have the resource just yet. Oh yeah, I shouldn't get the mask goggles, but he does have a resource from Wexley. And I can disrupt that the 2 resources that he's going to get. No, he has 3. He gets 3 resources. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, but I can resolve 5 into Han, which gets rid of his shields, gets rid of second chance. But he's going to be able to kill Aura Sing. And that's not good. You're going to be able to kill Aura Sing and then still claim and get rid of Django's dice. Single resource to kill Aura Sing off. It was the correct play. because I have to resolve it. Otherwise, it's just a waste of value, and then he gets to play the other 2 resources, which is the correct strategy here. Okay. I'll play fast hands on Django. Three to kill it. Yeah. I can't claim because I don't have resources. Hold on, which allows him to move all of his shields into Han and then get another shield. That's a problem there. So they're both effectively on 8 versus a Django who is half built up. And he's going to reroll this to try and get damage off of it. Does not get damage off of it. Discard to reroll again. Surprised he isn't rolling the Wesley either, because there's no reason not to. Okay. Then he gets to claim and steal the Django dice. That's the problem. Okay, I can thermal detonate over the Ascension gun if I wished. I have 2 backup muscles at this point. Double backup muscle is 6 damage, which can kill. Place of fast hands, alright. I can afford to play a backup muscle here. Hit and runs the Wesley. Alright, cool. I will roll Django in response to this. Which means he does get a chance to negate my dice, which, well, that's the point of that. And he's going to disrupt that last resource. Okay. That's annoying. And I am going to discard Thermal Detonator and do some rerolling here. I'm okay with the gun being like that, but I want this blaster to be something other than blank, please. I need to make my dice count. That's 3 damage. Cool. Now he's going to Electroshock this. Sure. Backup muscle Han for 1. That's going to be 3 damage there. It's going to be a lot of damage to Django. I don't think I'm winning this one, guys. Don't think I'm winning this one. Discard the fight dirty. Reroll this dice because I've got nothing else to do. Shield. Cool, I'll take a shield. Discarding more? Yep, discarding more. Not got much. He's got plenty of cards left in the deck, actually. Alright, I will take the shield. Last card from his hand discarded. It was a defensive position. Okay. And oh, he got it. Fuck. That's game. No, 1 away from game. And he's not going to do that extra damage. Cool. He's going to keep my dice away, locked away. Yep. That's what I figured. It's awkward when both decks are try and do the same thing, right? There's Outmaneuver, which allows me to get a resource every time I claim the battlefield, but I don't think I'm in the battlefield this game. And he gets his first action. I get to roll Django Fett in response with my 2 dice. And I use a shield with fast hands to get a shield there. Okay. And he's gonna do something else with his fast hands if he wants. Okay, he's not gonna do anything with his fast hands, that's what I figured. Alright, yep, backup muscling for 1. Yeah! Now I've just gotta pray to my lucky stars when it comes to his rerolls here. Maybe I should have just claimed. A 2 disrupt, ouch. I can remove the 2 disrupt with an electroshock. What would be the point in that? I could claim right now if I wanted. Tempting, very tempting to claim right now, but he's still got 5 rerolls. Playing backup muscle puts me in a good position to kill the Han next turn. Does that really matter? I don't think it does really matter. I think I need my dice. I claim. Now he has all the time in the world to do whatever he wants. This is very unlikely for me to win this. You just need 1 damage, and all of these dice have a good chance of giving him 1 damage. Does not get the 1 damage yet. Alright, second attempt, second attempt. Oh. There's no need to keep that +2, yeah. No need to keep it because of I only have 3 health, so that single +2 is going to instantly win the game. There we go, there's the damage. Boop. That's 2 out of 3. It's awkward, both sides trying to do the same thing, but he's cost me resource to do it, whereas mine's just really fast at doing it. Fet. Orifet. I've got to come up with a better name than Orifet. Like, honestly. Alright, third game, let's go. Backup muscle's a good card to start with. On to the teeth. That could have been very useful in my last games, not very useful here. New orders, don't want either. Bait and switch, I'll keep. Electroshock, I won't keep. I'm looking for upgrades here. Ascension gun, sure, alright, cool. I'm not sure if I want to play it though, turn 1. Problem is, 3 again, 3 to both sides, alright. The chance of him winning the battlefield is pretty good because of Han, and it's really bad because of me. 4 versus his, yeah. I only have 3 dice to his 4. Yeah. So I can play Ascension Gun here, but that costs me all of my resources. And that's a scary proposition to make. So I might want to keep a resource in backup. So I'll start with the turn 1 roll Orsing. Both just the 1. Ouch. This is 2 and the 2 disrupt. Ouch. Okay. Well, it's 2 disrupt. I can Ascension Gun, I guess. Sure. Cost me a resource. I don't like having to spend these resources, but I'm gonna roll out the Wexley, and now it's gonna cost me to claim. He gets another disrupt with that, so there's absolutely no way in hell I can claim. Unless I'm resolving a lot of resources. Okay, so I could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this turn. Not a terrible idea, but I think I can do more with this Orsing. So I'm going to discard a Fight Dirty here, and I'm going to try and get more out of her. Go for the greed play. Nope. Okay, he's going to be able to get a shield out of this. I'm going to do 1 more discard for the greed play once more. 2 and is nothing. Okay, well, I've gone from 4 to 3 damage. Not great. Yeah, I'm gonna resolve 6 into Han. He takes 5 because 1's blocked. And then do I want to discard the backup muscle? Backup muscles have been quite slow for me. I mean, they've been nice, but Spending that extra resource isn't good. Let's go the last card from my hand, reroll. And it's straight up a blank still. Great. I knew that was coming down as a blank. 2 into her, sure. Pass, and now you can claim the battlefield whenever he wants. Pass. And Orsing's going to be on 1 dice. Oh, and Planetary is not assault as well. Ouch. Well, this is going to hurt a lot. Which gives him an action, does 1 damage. And then he can even claim, sure. And he takes the aura die. I'm going to give you the blank one. That one betrayed me. Alright. So the next round. Drawing 5. And on the hunt is not terrible here. Neither is the Ascension Gun. Ascension Gun's more damage. Can always do more damage. But he's going to start with a hit and run on Wexley here. I want to see what he rolls before I decide to roll Django. He rolled a 1 disrupt, so yep, I'm rolling Django. It's 2 discard for cost. Ouch. And he gets the second chance again. This is basically game right there. That just got him back to full health. I think I gotta kill off Snap now. And ain't that just annoying? I think I pay 1 for my on the hunt here. Plan is to, he doesn't like you, the blank 10 die once he discards. Once he causes the disrupt. Yep. Let's get a shield first. Sure. That gives me time to resolve. So discard. Actually, I'll discard the discard armor plating to resolve these 4 damage into Snap. There we go. Now I can roll it hard. Okay, he can totally resolve that if he wants, but he doesn't like you to remove this die, to remove that die. You can claim the resource, sure, but I get to get the carbon freezing chamber now. On 1 of Hans' dice, of course. So he can go ahead and resolve that 3, but now I get the battlefield instead of him with his planetary uprising shenanigans. Do I keep the Ascension Gun? I think I'll keep the Ascension Gun. I want to try and kill Wes off this turn. Oh, and I drew the jetpack, okay. Well, I can put my jetpack onto Django here for 2. And this is looking like a potentially dead Wes. Hold that blaster on Wes, gives him an extra action. He can roll out Wes if he wants. Is it Wesley or Wexley? It's Wexley, okay. Maybe I should call him Temin. Alright, he didn't roll anything great. Cool, and Django Fett rolls in response, of course. Yep. That's 4. Ain't enough to kill him. My turn. That was a Django, so 4 isn't enough to kill him. But an Aura Singh might be able to if she gets some damage of her own. She does not. Wow. Wow, she did not get damage of her own. That 1 disrupt might be useful. It's looking like he'll be able to claim before to actually be able to claim this turn, so that's a problem. He's going to discard to reroll these first? Okay. Alright, well this gives me time to discard to reroll myself, so I'll discard Thermal Detonator. I keep the Thermal Detonator around because of 3 dice and 4 dice combinations. Like, I'm fully expecting a triple Death Trooper thing to exist at some point. Ah, there we go. There's 2 damage. Okay, discard 1 from my hand. Gets the on the hunt, sure. Alright, so I can do 3, 6 with that, and then 2 with that, sure. Alright, so I'm going to resolve Burr and discard the Ascension Gun for 6 into Wexley. To kill him, which gives Han of course, the blasted die. And then I can resolve 2 into Han. Just 2. I can resolve dice against multiple targets in 1 turn. So, Han. Because I declare... I've played with Bacon before. He knows how to play this game. But, yeah. So it was 2. There we go. Now, it's your turn. Because I declare, hey, I am resolving ranged dice this turn. Now I can resolve as much ranged dice as I want. Now, he might be tempted to just claim here, rather than activating Han. I have this disrupt dice out. Han has to pay for some of this. Yep, he's going to claim to get the Han dice out. And I have to take 2, which I'll put onto the Django. Then I'll discard my last card, just to... I managed to avoid an entire Han interaction, so that's pretty nice. And I'll take 2 resources off of that, sure. And then start the next turn, I get 2 resources. So now I am rich. I feel so rich, boys, so rich. Fight dirty and an arm to the teeth, interesting. Okay, he gets to go first, and he's going to put his shield on immediately. Cool. I will play a jetpack for 2. This jetpack will be very useful. Is there a way to get rid of the hood? Is it F1? No. I forgot what it is to get rid of the hood. I have to remember it. Fast hands, okay. That'll allow him to potentially kill off Aura in, not in 1 hit, but in 2, sure. Alright, I rolled the 2 range damage and the 1 discard. The 1 discard's not great here. He can electroshock the 2 range damage. That is definitely a problem with Aura. That. Alright, I will cause him to discard 1. See what I discard. I hit an unpredictable. Sure, that's a shield they loses. I roll Django in response. Django with the double jetpack ascension gun. No, go ahead. You first, of course. He rolls the +2 and then 2 1 resource. Okay. Now I get to roll my Django out. The 2 discard can be used to prevent his rerolls, which I will do. The 2 discard. That was a pretty good draw, actually. Oh, that's his other second chance gone, and his other electroshock. That was a brilliant discard right there. So he can claim his resources, and he can get the next battlefield if he wants. But he's going to claim immediately, sure. Yep, keep the Aura Seeing die, and I will put another 2 onto Django. Alright, now I get to do whatever I want, so I'll discard Thermal Detonator, and I'll roll these 2 dice. 1 resource and disrupt, sure, I will discard my Fight Dirty. And re-roll these 2 cards. I want to use that +3, guys. Hey, okay. 5 into Han. He takes another 3. There you go. Now I could pop off the second chance here with an arm to the teeth, but I ain't gonna do that, so I'm gonna accept that as the end of the turn. I get a little low on cards myself, a bit worried about that. Alright, him to act. Now remember, my characters are all really low on health here. They both have 4 health each. It's not good. Okay, he's replacing a holdout with Blaster with an overkill. Scary, scary. Okay, but the overkill only has modifier sides. So if I can deal with his dice a bit better, that'll be nice. Alright, so I think I just roll out Aura Sing, right? The fast hands is not necessary in these situations anymore. Because he's used up a lot of his removal with electroshock and stuff. Oh, he still has unpredictable, I guess. One resource, okay. That's a bit annoying. He still has second action. Cool. I'll roll out Django in response. Ew, okay. Very little of that actually ended up being damage. Okay. I think I'm just gonna re-roll all this. Yeah. Discard, re-roll all of this, as much as that focus could have been helpful. The rest of it can't. And this is all modifiers. So, oh, apart from this 2. So I can do 3, and then I can resolve all the rest of the damage to kill afterwards, potentially here. So that is probably game, unless he has something to do with all this. He really needed to roll 4 damage against the aura, and he did not manage to do that. He got quite unlucky there. He also got quite unlucky last time. Like, he hasn't been able to roll damage against aura very well. Last time I got very lucky with that discard. So, what's he gonna do? You can't stop it. Oh, okay. Gonna do 1 damage, get 1 shield. But clearly he can't stop it. And then he's gonna reroll, see what he would have got. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna resolve. Like that first. Discarding out maneuver to pop that, and then to pop the second chance, and then resolving the 8 for the kill. For the overkill. There we go. Django can... 7 for the overkill, sorry. Django can still god roll quite heavily for the game. And I also had, if it was a bit off, I had Arm to the Teeth for up to 4 damage if I needed to. Discarding that second chance was a very big deal. That discard on the second chance. Yeah, I wanted to burst him down before second chances came into it. But yeah, that was the wrong move. If I had just been bursting down Waxley from the beginning, I would have then been able to just keep claiming every turn because my dice were faster. This deck is supposed to be fast and I am faster. Yeah. You got unlucky with the ending there, not rolling damage. He is. That's why I'd like to roll run snap generally as a one-off. But then if you run 2 off, you can just have that disrupt sitting there, and then 2 disrupts sitting there, right? And it's like, oh, they got resources. I'll disrupt first time, and they won't be able to claim on the second time. So yeah, absolutely. This deck was also made to be extremely fast, but it has a major flaw of not winning battlefield rolls. That's an advantage Aura has. First Signing.